How to Hold Yourself Through Change. I'm Lara Waldman, author of Money Manifestation Mastery, and today we're going to have a deep dive into change, how to hold yourself through change in order to manifest, to consciously create the results that you desire. When you've got clear on what you want and why you want it in your finances, in your business, in your life, it can be really exciting. Oh, yes, I know what I want. Let's go for it. We want that desired result, that desired outcome. But that journey between where you are now and where you want to be, bridging that gap is a really powerful and intense journey. It is a journey of transformation. It is a journey of change. And if you know anything about neuroscience, our brains really struggle with change, and it can bring up so much. And one of the skills I've developed over many, many years is learning to hold myself and my clients through change, how to navigate through that. And this truly is mastery level. It's money manifestation mastery. How to hold yourself through change, stay in the game, stay present with the process in order to create your desired result. Because in order to create that desired result will require you to change. Often it's requiring you to change your perception, your point of view, stories you've been telling yourself, beliefs, ideas, but it will also require you to change things that you're doing. Because if you keep doing what you're currently doing, you're going to keep getting the results that you're experiencing. If you want to create a different result, you're going to have to change. You're going to have to do things differently. And that process of change can be really stressful. I know this because I experience this every single day. I know for myself that when I'm going through change, which is essentially going into the unknown, pushing up against the edges of what's possible, which is my lived experience every day, can bring up a lot of anxiety, overwhelm. My brain can really catastrophize. Things can feel impossible or hopeless or way too hard. It's very natural to want to give up, to go back to your comfort zone and to continue doing what you're doing, because those are the well-trodden pathways that you have created over time. It takes time to create change. It creates time to build a new habit. It creates time to adjust and adapt to doing things differently. And the way that I have figured out how to navigate through that change is to be soul-led, to be guided by my soul, or what I like to call your wealthy wisdom within. This is your inner guidance system. There's a great intelligence that's guiding you into what you want, what to create, what to go for, your beautiful, beautiful vision. And yet it's going to require you on the ground, on the human level, on the brain level, to go through change in order to get that desired result. And how you hold yourself through change is everything. So I've developed my money manifestation mastery methodology to help you do just that. Everything that I'm sharing with you in this channel and on my podcast is designed to support you to stay in the game, to not quit, to not give up, to not consciously or unconsciously sabotage what it is that you truly want, and to keep going. But it can be immensely stressful and immensely difficult because change can be really hard. It's also really exciting. Change can be really exciting, but actually facing the real life challenges of making that change can sometimes feel impossible or too much. So one of the keys is really learning how to hold yourself, to hold that part of you that is freaking out, that is very stressed, that creates a lot of stories that will be trying to stop you in your tracks, to keep you safe, to keep you in your comfort zone. Those well-trodden pathways will kick up a lot of objection against what you're doing. That will happen internally inside of yourself, but also will be mirrored externally through well-meaning friends and family. And this is why it's so important to have a regular daily practice the money manifestation mastery methodology to connect you every day to that heart wisdom, that soul's wisdom, that body's wisdom, that inner guidance system. And this is my true north. This is what I choose to actively come back to day in, day out. This is a practice. This is a discipline. And you have to go deeper. You have to go deeper than your default reactions. The challenge is when you're going through change and everything inside of you is objecting or kicking back, and then you've got the external kickback as well. There's a lot of story, there are thoughts, there are beliefs, there are points of views and perceptions on that level of your current reality that will be shouting and screaming at you. And it's really important to hold that part of you, but not to lead from that part of you. This is where you need to go deeper into that wealthy wisdom within. We want to calm the mind, balance your emotions, regulate your nervous system as much as possible, and tune in to the deeper, richer wisdom within. That part of you is balanced. It's not in any drama. It's not in any story. It's clear. It's focused. It knows where it wants to go. And that is your power center. That is your creativity. It's guided by your soul, your heart, your body. So it's integrated. It's all aspects of you communicating with you. And it's absolutely stunning. But this part of you has a very different point of view or perception of what is possible than your default nervous system, if you will, your current level of thinking, your current beliefs, patterns, programs, perception of reality. And they're very different. These parts of you can feel completely opposing and not on the same team. So what you want to be doing is every day holding yourself through that change. So there's lots of tools and techniques that you can use. Some of my favorites are meditation, journaling, movement, exercise, getting out in nature, talking to someone who's going to hold you to what you want, reducing how much you talk to people who want to just keep you safe and keep you where you are now, making sure you're well supported in a beautiful communities or networks that are going to keep cheering you on and supporting you is really, really important. So this is a practice. You have to go deeper. And so when you're having an emotional reaction or negative thought, or your nervous system is dysregulated, anxious, overwhelmed, stressed, you go into trauma responses, perhaps that fight, flight, freeze, fawn response. You want to hold yourself through that, witness what's happening, take space to calm down, to connect, to ground, to come back home to yourself, and create space you can tap back into that wealthy wisdom within. I say lead from your wealth, but hold yourself, right? Hold yourself, hold your wealth. These are things that I like to say, but it is a practice and it is a discipline, and it's not always going to feel easy. And sometimes it's going to feel like you're going against the grain. And this is what I do each and every day, because I have plenty of objections and kickback that go on within myself when I'm pushing up against the edges of what's possible. And this is my daily lived experience. And it can be very overwhelming and stressful at times. But I come back to the money manifestation mastery methodology each and every day. I'm a continual student of this work, as well as a facilitator of this work and coaching my clients into this work and sharing it here with you guys. So this truly is mastery level from my point of view. Remember that change is very stressful for our brains, for hardwiring. It takes time to adjust to change. It takes time to create new habits. It takes time to rewrite some of those old stories. It takes a lot of courage to keep leaning in and taking what I like to call aligned action to help bridge that gap between where you are now and where you want to be. All of those little baby steps can be very stressful as well. How you hold yourself through that is everything. You will feel like you're shaking in your boots at times. You will feel like you don't know what you're doing. You'll feel anxiety. You'll feel stressed. You'll feel frustrated. You're going to feel all the feelings. And this is partly what happens to us human beings when we're in the unknown. We don't like it. Our brains don't like it. But that soul's wisdom, that heart's wisdom, that body's wisdom, your wanting, your desires, your vision is your true north. It is the light guiding you home to yourself, calling you deeper into yourself, into your body, calling you deeper into life, calling you deeper into your business and your finances, so you can step into conscious leadership, conscious creation, manifestation, mastery. That part of you knows what you're doing. The human part of you is going to have a whole set of reactions as you do that. So it's essential that you're held. It's really important that you have a support team or support system around you, and to make sure that you are well supported and you are well resourced. One of the things I've learned is that the more support I have, the more successful I am. And it's really important to be well supported. It is not a weakness, it is a strength. You are never meant to do this alone. So reach out, lean in, hold that vision, hold yourself, and take that brave and courageous little baby steps consistently, one step at a time. And I promise you, if you keep taking that consistent aligned action one step at a time, you will start to create change. Change will be inevitable. It's not easy. It's not a straight line, but I promise you it is worth it. If you would like to be supported through change, to step into manifestation mastery in your finances, in your business, and your life, I'd love to invite you to join us for my upcoming Wealth Retreat. This is a free online event for big-hearted entrepreneurs, business owners, and professionals, the great leaders in the world here to make waves, and starting with you. Come and join us for this very special event. This will help you to stay focused on what it is that you want and to be really well held and supported through that change and transformation. It's a beautiful community, incredible network where you'll be very well supported. And so you do not have to do this alone. I believe that we need each other to keep rising and thriving in this work. So visit the link below, book your free ticket, and I look forward to diving even deeper with you very soon. And if you've received value from today's video, please like this video. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to this channel to receive my weekly trainings, masterclasses, activations, and meditations. I look forward to being with you next week again on Wealthy Wednesday.